undefined soul's desire. You don't even know what you did. Now I'm on fire, fire, burning, burning out of control, taking me higher, higher, a feeling I can't hold on my own.
Well, hello and welcome. Welcome to My Psychic Connection. I'm Innerji The Metaphysical Crone, and I am going to be here with you for the next hour, doing readings, playing games, and so much more. So come on in and say hello. Jasmina is here. Hey Jasmina, and welcome. Leah says, Innerji, yes, hi. Oh gosh, I'm getting excited. Yay, Leah says. I'm excited already. And Danielle's here. Hi, Danielle. Lovely to see you. Let me know where you're from as well, because living in Australia, I'm always fascinated about where people live in the world. And of course, we go out to like 196 platforms worldwide. Kay's here. Hi. She's saying, hi, Innerji. Emma Rose. Hi, Innerji. Lovely to see everyone here joining me on the show. Now, as well as a packed show tonight, we do have a few rules that we have to abide by with the readings. So let me go over them for you. The first thing I want to say is that we have free readings. The free readings are 2 minutes long, and when that bell rings, ding, ding, I have to stop. However, if you would like a longer, more in-depth reading, then that's where the donations are absolute gold. You can make a donation by clicking on the link in the comments and then putting your question in straight away as well. Now, whatever name you're using on the platform that you're donating from, make sure you use the same name so we can marry up the question with the donation. That way we can get to your question as quickly as possible. And speaking of getting to the question as quickly as possible, with donated readings, you do jump to the top of the queue and they are guaranteed. Only the free readings are not guaranteed, but you will still go in a queue. Now, types of questions. The questions need to be specific. What do I mean by that? I mean, I need a bit of juice, a bit of meat, a little bit of background. A general question would be, what's happening for me this month, or what does my love life look like? A specific question would be, when it comes to work this month, I've got a little bit of an issue. How do you see it panning out? Or if it's a love question, I'm really interested in this person. Do you think they're interested in me? And would a relationship perhaps develop? So that just gives you an idea of how to create your questions. I love long, detailed questions because it lets me dive straight in to what it is that you're wanting to know. Now, with the donated readings, we don't do general questions. We go to the website. Yes, you can still have your general questions. It's just about going to the website instead, and that is mypsychicconnection.com. We have a wonderful array of readers there who will be delighted, absolutely delighted to take you through your general question. Now, the thing with the generals is that sometimes things will come up and you might not want them broadcast out on YouTube, Facebook, or our radio platforms. It's something that you might prefer to keep private, so just be aware of that. Now, the types of readings that are on offer tonight, you have the choice of the quick read. Now, it is timed, but it is still longer than the free read. There is also the mini, the medium, and the mega. They are all untimed. They will take as long as they take. If I keep getting information, I will keep giving it out. And with the mega reading, you can ask up to 4 different questions. So that is awesome. So don't forget, you can donate for that longer, more in-depth reading. Now, the other thing with our donated readings is, yes, we like to pay it forward here at My Psychic Connection. So what we're doing is paying a portion of your donation to the Shriners Children's Hospital. This is such an amazing hospital. It's a hospital with heart because they help children regardless of whether parents can pay or not. So remember, when you donate, you are also helping the Shriners Children's Hospital. Now, games. We've got the emoji game. It is happening right now. So start keying in those emojis. I am looking forward to seeing them. So let's do that. Start keying in blue hearts, which I love. Kangaroos, because I live in Australia. But I would love to see your favorite emojis as well. And the person who keys in the most emojis will win a special tea reading towards the end of the show. I love doing my tea readings for people, so I hope you look forward to that. So start keying in these emojis. The other game I have tonight is the Colours of Life game, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but that is another time when the winner will receive a reading. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about tonight is numerology. If you've been joining me over the last few weeks, and I hope you have, I love looking at numerology. I love doing numerology. And we've been looking at numerology as to how it applies to the alphabet and how it applies to your names. So there are correlations between numbers and letters. So in numerology, we have the numbers 1 through 9, and they correlate to the letters of the alphabet. So for example, number 1 is equal to the letters A, J, and S. The number 2 to B, K, and T. So tonight I'm going to focus on vowels a little bit more so you don't have to go adding up all the letters in your name. So what I'm suggesting is that you start putting in the first letter of your first name, the first vowel, I should say, of your first name, whether it is A, E, I, O, or U, because the first vowel in your name tells you a little bit more about who you are inside, along with your life path number. It's always something that you're going to feel. It's always going to be like an instinctual reaction that you have. So start keying in those, and I will talk about the meanings of the vowels in numerology as we go through the show. But right now, I am so excited to get started with you. So here we go. What do we have? And we've got, Danielle's here. Danielle says, I'm from the United States. Danielle, we're in the United States. It's like Australia. It is such a huge country, isn't it? And Emma Rose says, I wish I could go to Bondi Beach one of these days. It is an awesome beach, but Emma Rose, there are heaps of incredible beaches throughout Australia. I literally live a 10-minute walk from a gorgeous little beach, which I love here at Long Beach in New South Wales. But Bondi, yes, it is world renowned as a beach. So what are we, we've got Danielle back with, she's saying Warwick, Rhode Island. Oh, Rhode Island. I have heard of that. I have to go and look at my map to see what all of these places are. Okay, so here we go. What do we have? And it's the lightning round. Oh, I love the lightning round because you guys really challenge me with your questions. Now, if you're new here, this is how you play it. You can only ask questions that I can answer with a yes or a no. So it's like, will this happen? Or won't this happen? Not who, what, where, how, and why, because I can't just say yes or no to that. Now, as well as only answering yes or no, which is a struggle for me because I always want to tell you more, it can also be an undetermined. And we have our first question. We have Jasmina, and Jasmina says, will I get the job tomorrow? Let's find out for you. Oh, I've got to know. Diamond, does L miss me? Hi, Diamond, and welcome. Undetermined. Keep coming. And we've got, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, Mosh. Does Lulu love me? Let's have a look for you. Oh, no, but. Danielle asks, will this be my only marriage? Oh, interesting question. Yes. Mariana, will Christian secrets come out this month? Let's see. No. Diamond, does L love me? Let's have a look. Yes. Emma Rose, Will Trevor propose to Serena soon? Well, soon is a relative term, so let's see what the cards have to say. Yes. Ooh. Bridget, will I get the job? Hi, Bridget, and welcome. And yes, but. There's always a but. And Moshe asks, will I get a job next month? Let's have a look for you. Yes. Diamond, will my boss back off me? Oh, sounds like you're having a hard time with your boss, Diamond. Let's have a look. Oh, undetermined. Leah, is it smart to give Danny a chance to date me? Let's see. No, but. There's so many buts. Hello, Rhoda, welcome. Rhoda asks, hey, new here listening from Mississippi. Well, welcome. Is Chris Capricorn my twin flame Capricorn? Let's have a look. Two Capricorns together. No. Dare I say a pun? But that went like lightning. I love the lightning ground. I hope you enjoyed it as well. We will do another one a little bit later in the show. Now, back to numerology and those vowels. Have you been keying in the first vowel of your first name? And it has to be the name that is on your birth certificate, because that is how we use it. Now, we've got the numerology alphabet up here on the screen. So if you're on a radio platform, pop on over to YouTube so that you can see it as well. Now, you can see here that we've got all the numbers lined up 1 through 9. And then we have 26 letters in the alphabet. So all we do is attribute 1 through 9 to each of the letters. For example, H is the number 8, as is Q and Z. Now, you can see with the vowels here that A is a 1 energy, E is a 5 energy, O is a 6 energy, I is a 9 energy, and U is a 3 energy. So you can see that with those vowels in your name, they actually contribute to your soul urge. And that's something I'll talk about on another show. So start putting in your vowel sounds, your vowels for your first name. I would love to tell you a little bit about what they might mean for you. But for now, let's go on to our first question. Who do we have, please? Woohoo! We have a mini reading, and it's from our beautiful Emma Rose. Thank you so much for donating, Emma Rose. And a portion of your donation is going to go to the Shriners Children's Hospital, such a worthwhile organisation. So let's dive into your mini reading, Emma Rose. Emma Rose says, I'd really love to know about who my future partner is. Anything you can pick up on. Well, I'm going to go to my relationship deck for this for you, Emma Rose, and knowing more about your future partner. So I'm going to say that you're looking for a future partner that's a lifelong commitment or a long-term commitment, not just the next boyfriend that might come on the scene or the next person that might come on the scene. So I'm going to look at what type of person is your long-term partner. What are their characteristics? So we're just shuffling the deck, and let's start off with characteristics. Oh, so what I'm seeing for you in a future partner is, yes, absolutely, I want a lifelong commitment. Yeah, I thought you did. I've got the 6 of Cups. And what I'm seeing is a person who comes from their heart space. Now, I know that sounds very general, but what I'm seeing here with this 6 of Cups, this is someone who really thinks and feels deeply. This is a person who's a little bit quieter in their personality. That's what I'm seeing there. And for you, Emma Rose, that's a good balance for you because you have a very strong Gemini energy. You have that nervous energy. So someone that calms you down and brings things back into perspective. So I see this person as someone who doesn't rush in. So when you meet this person, I see it as someone who will take the relationship slowly moving forward. They won't be jumping in to make quick commitments. They will be taking it slow to see how it grows. And they're a person who will slowly open up their heart to you. And Emma says, yes, I'm also a Pisces rising. Virgo in my 7th house is my ruler. With Pisces rising, that's the emotional side of you. That's the part that people see, and that's what this person will be attracted to, that Pisces ascendant energy that you put out there, because our ascendant is kind of the first impression that we get when we meet someone, what we see publicly about a person. I've also got the 5 of Cups, and I'm seeing someone who has been hurt before. I'm seeing someone who has been in previous relationships and they've had to heal and grow from them. I feel that with this 5 of Cups, this is the reason that this person will come in and take a slower approach, because they have to learn to trust you. They have to make sure that you are the one, that you are there for them, as well as them being there for you. But there has been previous hurts that have taken a long time for this person to get over. And there's always that little bit of a hesitancy that I see as well. I've got the 4 of Wands reversed here too with this person. And again, it's saying that this person is going to be slow to make a commitment. Emma Rose says, sounds like my mirror. The poor thing is probably going through a breakup right now with someone else, lol. Well, I'm not going to dive into that person's privacy, but what I can say is that the 4 of Wands upright is known as the wedding card. So it's about commitment, being together. So the fact that I'm seeing it upside down is saying that, again, they're not going to be quick with commitments. They're going to take their time. Now, I'm going to have a little looky at how you can open up to this person, how you can connect with them at that deep spirit and heart level, because I know that you are a heart and spiritual person. So let's have a look at what you can do around meeting this person and connecting with them. Okay, I've got the King of Pentacles reversed. So this is saying to me that you need to be slow as well. Don't try and push things when you meet this person, because there is someone there for you. They're definitely there. I'm seeing someone who has dark hair, short dark hair, almost bordering on black. I see someone who's quite reserved in nature as well. But with this King of Pentacles for you, it's about you not just rushing in. It's not about you taking charge and being the one to initiate. You have to allow the other person to take some of the initiating steps as well. I've got the Star reversed, and the Star reversed is about wishes unfulfilled. It's about hopes and dreams that maybe see that they're not working out. So for you, Emma Rose, and Emma Rose says, yeah, my Venus is in Taurus, so my love language is also very slow. Well, that will work really well for you. But with this Star card reversed, it's about you not getting caught up in the wishing and hoping so much that you put that filter on the first person that you meet who is a potential romantic partner. You need to be very, very clear about what you want from a long-term relationship. I know you're searching for love. Your heart is yearning for love, yearning for that security of love, yearning for that other person to be part of your life. But when you put the dream on it and don't look at the reality, you may be attracted to someone in the first instance who isn't the right one for you and put all of that filter onto them. So this is about you learning to be really discerning when you meet someone, when you start dating someone, that you don't just suddenly open up your heart and it's all in. I also have the 7 of Swords reversed. Emma Rose says, I'm also the biggest gold digger you'll ever meet when it comes to love. Well, that's what you've got to step back from, Emma Rose, because this is not about gold digging. This is about the heart. This is about 2 hearts connecting. That is the truth of a positive long-term relationship. It is the heart connection that needs to be there, not necessarily just what you can do for the other person and what they can do for you. It all comes back to the heart and unconditional love. So with this 7 of Swords, you need to avoid being skittish. And what I mean by that is half in, half out. It's about not going out on a few dates and then dating someone else. If you think this is the one, then you need to make some time to really get to know this person. Because when this card is upright, it shows the person running away. She's climbing out a window. She's secretly getting away. So what I see here is that you have to be clear about what you want from a long-term relationship and give it a chance to grow and not give up on it too soon. Let's add some T coins to that. I've got the books, and Emma Rose, you're a bit of an open book, which is a lovely thing. You share some of your deep stuff with people. You share your heart with people, but be aware that overly sharing too soon can scare people off, can scare people away, particularly this person who is looking to come into your life. They are a bit of a closed book, so you will need to just gently open the book and over time slowly turn the pages, getting to know who they truly are. I've got the dragon though. I see that what can be built with this relationship is something that is strong and powerful. There will be spark there. So when you first meet this person, there will be those chemistry sparks. There will be passion, there will be fire. But remember, a loving long-term relationship, whilst it is about passion and about the chemistry and about the spark, it is also about the heart space as well. So thank you so much for donating for a mini reading. And don't forget that a portion of your donation is going to go to the Children's Shriners Hospital. Shriners Children's Hospital. I said that back to front. God damn that Mercury retrograde. So thank you so much for donating. And that gives you an idea of what a donated reading looks like if you've never seen one before. And if you would like to make a donation, all you have to do, and Emma says, yeah, no worries. Thank you lots. You are so welcome, my dear. And if you would like to make a donation, all you have to do is go into the chat, click on the donations link, choose whether you would like a quick read, a mini, a medium, or a mega, and then put in your question. Of course, make sure the name that you're using on the platform is the name that you put in, so we can marry up your question with your donation. So thank you so much for that. Now, do we have those vowel sounds, those vowel letters? And we've got Mosh. Mosh has the letter O. The letter O, when you think of that letter O, when we look at it visually, it's a circle. So this is like a nurturing energy, the letter O as your first vowel. It's family oriented, so strong family connection, strong need for family, strong nurturing, and not just blood family, but people that you consider family. And this is for everyone. If the first vowel in your first name is O, this applies to you as well. O's are energies who will give people the benefit of the doubt. They will give them more than one chance. They are very forgiving up to a point, but if they are betrayed, that's it. They're done, well and truly done. So they do have a tendency to hold a grudge when they are betrayed. The other thing is that O's like to be protective of people as well, protective of those that are close to them, of loved ones. And sometimes you can feel like it's a thankless position to be in because it's something that you naturally do, but it is not always recognized. So with that letter O as the first vowel in your first name, look at that nurturing heart that you have. Look at the positive of that. And when betrayal comes along, try and look at it from the perspective of why it happened and see if you can bring in some forgiveness. So that's a little bit about the vowel O in the first letter of your first name. All right, let's move on. What do we have next, please? And it is the Colours of Life game. I so love this game. So how do you play? Particularly if we've got a few new people here tonight, so welcome. So how do you play? Well, before the show, I chose a colour and I have told the team at the back what the colour is. All you have to do to win a free reading with me is to type in your guesses for which colour I have chosen. Now, as I've said before, I love to use this as a little bit of a psychic exercise as well, an intuition exercise. So what you can do is you can practice using your intuition to see if you can tune in. I am visualizing the color in my head and I'm visualizing the name of the color. Now, you can type in as many guesses as you want, and we'll be doing that for the next few minutes. But in the meantime, In the meantime, I wanted to talk a little bit about the numerology for tomorrow, and that is the 15th of August 2024, and that reduces down to the number 22, which is a master number in numerology, and then reduces down to the number 4. So tomorrow is about getting organized, getting practical, and that's a really good thing to do with Mercury retrograde. So it's about putting in the effort and the hard work. And with that 22 there, it's showing that there is greater potential for greater results if you do that. So be aware of that. Now, are you keying in those colors? I'm going to give you a little hint. The name of this color is also a metal. So have a think about that. What are the metals out there that we see as colors? So keep keying in and put in your guesses. So with this numerology for tomorrow, we've got a winner. Emma Rose said bronze. You did tune in, Emma Rose. Congratulations on being our Colours of Life winner. And yes, the colour bronze is beautiful, sort of coppery golden. It's an alloy. It's a really interesting colour because it's a colour of strength. It's a colour that says you're loyal. You know, it's a colour that is... Think of it this way, as a colour that's very grounding, very solid. It's very stable, and that's what brings out that loyalty factor. It's also a colour that is very soothing for a lot of people as well. It's an inspirational colour as well. And I love this because it motivates in a very practical way. So that's a little bit about the colour bronze in its positive aspects. Its negative aspects is can be a little bit boastful, can be a little bit uptight about things as well. And on the money side, can sometimes be a little bit tight-fisted. So let's focus on the positives with that colour bronze. But congratulations for you, Emma Rose. I am going to do a reading for you. This is the only time that I do a general reading, is when I am playing a game. And Emma Rose goes, oh no, lol. I mean, laugh out loud. Sorry, that's my way of saying laugh out loud, lol. All right, let's do some numerology cards and a colour card for you. Let's see what comes out for you, Miss Emma Rose, our Colours of Life winner. Okay. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. I feel like you're coming into a new phase, Emma Rose. I'm just going to do a colour card as well for you and see what the colour is to go with these numbers. Okay, so the first card I have is a master number of 33. Now, the thing I have to say to you about this master number, this is about potential. You are not here as a number 33 yet, but you have the potential to flow with this energy as you go through your life. This is the energy of responsibility, and it's about having faith. It is truly about having faith. So, Emma Rose, what I want to say for you is, my dear, you need to have more faith in yourself. You need to have more faith in your own decisions, your own thoughts, your own ways of being and how you walk through your life. Have that faith. I know you have spiritual faith, but you need to find faith in the everyday things. That's really, really important. It's also about finding peace within yourself as well with this master number. I feel that your energy is still quite scattered and has been for some time. And so finding that peaceful center will help you in dealing with this nervous energy that you have. The other card I have is the shadow side of the number 1. The number 1 is about independence, leadership. It's about... And Emma Rose says, very true. I've just been told all my life how poor all my decisions are, so it makes it difficult. Yeah. And when it comes to making decisions, it's about being discerning about the facts that you have, about the feelings you have, and then combining that with your intuition. But with this number 1 shadows card, I'm seeing that you've got to be a little bit careful at the moment, that you might be perceived as somewhat self-centered, that you might be perceived as only doing what you need to do for you. I feel that you've got to get your balance back. You've kind of come on this journey where everyone else's opinion, everyone else's thoughts, everyone else wanting you to do things, you've kind of been self-sacrificing. And that's what can happen sometimes with this card. But it's a self-sacrificing that builds resentment, that builds, I don't want to do this. And so what I'm seeing here is that you can go too far in the other direction and be so self-centered that you forget there are others around. So the journey for you moving forward is about finding the balance between being centered in self, which is different from being self-centered, and being in balance with who you help and how you help, who you listen to, who you don't listen to. So that is a really strong, key, underlying, foundational message for you. The color I have is ruby. Look at this beautiful red ruby. And this is saying that you need to get some strong foundations for yourself through your base chakra. Your base chakra is located at the base of your spine, and this is about your survival in the everyday world. It's the things that you do in the everyday world. And I do feel that you need to get that foundation strong. I feel that you are too much up here in the third eye chakra, in your mind, in your head, and you need to bring that energy down and ground yourself. And the color ruby is wonderful that. And the message of ruby is rejuvenate your body. So this is about you moving, doing things, being aware of how you move in your body. That is going to be so important for you. Congratulations on being tonight's Colours of Life winner. And of course, we will do the Colours of Life again next week. But for now, let's see what we have next. Oh, lightning round again. Here we go. And Emma Rose says, thank you. Well done. Well, thank you, Emma Rose. I really appreciate that feedback. All right. So remember, it's yes, no questions only. Will this happen? Won't this happen? I can only say yes, no, or undetermined. So start keying those questions in. You can ask as many questions as you want. You're not limited to just one when it comes to the lightning round. So start putting them in. Now, I want to talk a little bit whether you get a yes or a no. Please understand that when there's a yes or a no, there is so much more to the answer, that sometimes a yes isn't just a yes, there's a story attached to it. And we have Flora. Flora asks, will I meet someone this year? Let's have a look for you. Will you meet someone this year? Yes. Danielle, do any of my guy friends have a crush on me? Oh, wouldn't that be nice to know? No, sorry. Diamond, will Elle call me this weekend? Let's have a look. No, sorry. Flora, will I retire this year? Oh, let's see. That's a big life change, isn't it? No, I'm sorry. Emma Rose, will my entertainment career ever take off, even if it's by a smidge? Okay, let's have a look for you. I've got a no at the moment. Diamond, will I move into my own house by the 25th of March? Let's have a look. Will you move into your own house? Undetermined, sorry. Flora, will my son meet someone this week? Let's have a look. Yes. Emma Rose, will I have fun at the New York State Fair? Oh, that does sound like fun. Let's find out if you will. No. Ooh. Danielle, will my relationship with my family improve? Let's have a look for you. Yes. Diamond, will Elle and I be married in the future? Ooh. Undetermined. Wish I could show you the card. Emma Rose, will I enjoy my autumn season this year? That's right, you're moving into autumn and I'm moving into spring here in Australia. Undetermined. Leah, will I meet a new person this year that stimulates my mind and I feel is worthy of me? I love that, the worthy of you. Important part of meeting people and getting into relationships. Yes, but. Danielle, will I become a licensed clinical social worker? Oh, let's see. No. Flora, will my ex-husband call me this year? No, sorry. Danielle, will my son ever get married and have children? Undetermined. AA, hello AA, lovely to see you here. Will I make new friends this year? Let's see. Yes. Ooh. Flora, will my crafts do well? Let's have a look for you. Yes. Oh gosh, I feel like Speedy Gonzalez going through the lightning round. Va-va-va-voom. That was great. Thank you for all those great questions. And if you have enjoyed your reading tonight, if you feel it's been helpful, remember that you can leave a review at journeyrhinelive.com/reviews. We absolutely love your feedback. And Flora says, thank you. Flora, my sweet, you are so welcome. Now, something new and exciting with the reviews. Drum roll. Here we go. If you leave a review at journeyrhinelive.com/reviews, you will go into the running to win a quick read on one of our live shows. Yes, it's something new. So leave that review and you'll go into the draw to win a quick read on one of our live shows. We're not saying which one it is, but it will be on one of the live shows. One winner is going to be drawn every single month. Now, once that winner is drawn and they've had their reading, they go out of the basket. But anyone else who hasn't won yet will stay in the running to win. So I encourage you, pop in those reviews. We would love to hear what you have to say. Now, back to our numerology. Yes. Any more vowels? We've spoken about O. Last week I spoke about A and E. I might talk about U if you haven't got U as the second letter of your first name. So the vowel U. This is about communication. This is the letter of communication. People with U as the first vowel in the first name are amazing storytellers. They know how to weave a story. They know how to draw people into that story and make it real. This is a very animated and excited energy with the vowel U. And people get so excited that they get out of breath trying to tell you what's going on, tell you their exciting news. They're absolutely beautiful when they light up and smile. They are very, very attractive with that energy. And they're also in touch with their inner child. So there is not childish, but there is a childlike component. If you have the value as the second letter of your first name. So there you go, a little bit about numerology this evening. But let's move on. Let's see, what do we have next? And we have Crystal. Welcome, Crystal. And Crystal says, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing really well. I hope you are as well. And Crystal's question is, do you see me and Jay reconnecting? And what month will communication come in? Thank you so much. Well, let's have a look about you reconnecting. Will you and Jay reconnect? How likely is that for you? Let's see. So I'm looking at now, so we're in August, September, October, November. I am not seeing it happening this year, I'm sorry to say. I have all cards reversed. The first card I have for August is the Empress reversed, so nothing nurturing there, nothing creative, nothing new birthing. I also have the Queen of Cups reversed for September, and that's saying that you desperately want to reconnect with this person, but the timing isn't there for it. October, I see you wanting to reach out to try and push the connection, and I feel that that is not going to work for you with this Four of Pentacles. You have to wait for the right timing. And then when I look at November, I do see the other person just doing their own thing, and they're not really looking at connecting with you. Then we come through to the end of the year and I've got the Six of Swords reversed. So I see no movement. So overall, I'm not seeing any connection happening between now and the end of the year. That doesn't mean that it might not happen further into 2025. And let's quickly have a look. Will there be a reconnection in 2025? Let's see what we have. And I'm sorry, I've got the Three of Swords. I feel that this is done. I do feel that this is done. And I feel that for you, it's about looking back at what happened, looking back at this loss of connection, and really analyze. Oh, and we have the bell. I am so sorry that that wasn't better news. My heart goes out to you, because when we do, this is for everyone, you know, when we've lost connection with someone and we want to reconnect, it can be really hard when that connection is actually, that relationship or connection is absolutely done. And it can be heartbreaking for people, but know that you can heal, know that you can move on, even though it might be a difficult journey. So yeah. All right. Let's talk astrology. Yes. I mentioned earlier in the show that we had Mercury retrograde. Now, I want to talk about Mercury retrograde from a slightly different perspective. We all get the horrors with Mercury retrograde, you know, with things going wrong, communication not working. But Mercury is the planet of communication. It's the planet of ideas. It's a fast-moving energy, so it's speedy. It's also representative of short travel, like travel over short distances or for short periods of time. Now, this particular Mercury retrograde is in the sign of Virgo. So with this retrograde, this is a time to look at the details. It's a time to cross the T's and dot the I's. Virgo is about how we are of service to others. It's about wanting to make things better. That's the energy of Virgo. And trying to force that in a Mercury retrograde can backfire on you. But what can you do in Mercury retrograde? Well, put an RE in front of it. Review where you're at, what's been working, what hasn't been working. Renew. Is there something, that a project you've started and you haven't finished or you've let go? Then go back and look at it and see whether it's worth continuing on with or not. Rest. Use Mercury retrograde as a positive time to take a little bit of time out for yourself if you can. It's also a time to reevaluate where you're at as well. It's a time to rethink. It's a time to relearn. How many, including me, have started a course of study and not finished it? This is a great time to go back and continue on with that. Now, there are some support mechanisms that I can share with you to help you through the Mercury retrograde if you are finding it a little bit difficult to deal with. The first thing I wanted to talk about was some essential oils that can support you in Mercury retrograde. So I have 3 oils here that I want to talk about. The first one is rosemary. Now, we all know that rosemary is for remembrance, but rosemary is an essential oil that can also help you to think clearly. It can help you bring insight into what it is that you're reviewing or reflecting on during this Mercury retrograde. And of course, if you are suffering from a little bit of a tough memory at the moment, it can help improve it. The other one I wanted to talk about was lemon. Lemon is a zesty, fresh oil. It's great for clearing the head. It's great for clearing the cobwebs because it helps with concentration, focus, and mental clarity. And the way Mercury retrograde acts in its negative sense, we can think a little bit foggy, you know, in how we put our information out there. Sage is the third one. Sage helps diffuse confusion and illusion. It can remove the illusion of what we think might be going on and help us clear the way to see what's really going on. So it helps our ability to see insights into our situations. It helps with positive communication, and it can also clear your own energy. So that's a little bit of Let's Talk Astrology with Mercury retrograde, and of course, how you can support yourself with beautiful essential oils. Now, the one thing I quickly want to say is when you are using essential oils, make sure you are using them safely. The safest way to use an essential oil is to burn it or diffuse it in an oil diffuser. Never put essential oils directly onto your skin undiluted, and of course always check with your health practitioner as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let's move on. What have we got next? We have Leah. Leah says, if you can get to my question today. Absolutely, Leah, we are right here with it now. And Leah asks, can we look into why a yes but for giving Danny a chance to date me? We most certainly can, Leah. So yes, wanting to date you, but there's a but attached to it. Let's find out what that but truly means, because I did have some hesitancy when we were doing that lightning round. So, okay. So what I'm seeing here, the first card is I've got the Hanged Man reversed. So this is saying that, yes, Danny is interested. He has been interested for a while. That's not changing. But I feel that for him, he has a very busy lifestyle. I've got the World card reversed, and he has a very close circle of friends, which is also done here with the Knight of Cups, so close circle of friends. So he does a lot of socializing in his own circle. And I feel one of the issues with, yes, he would like to date you, but he will be hesitant about bringing you into his social circle too soon. This is the social circle that he sees on his own. So be aware of that. The other but I have is the Strength card reversed. The other but that I see here is, yes, while it's there, while the idea is there, while he would like to, the energy isn't there for it at the moment either. I feel that, and I'm not getting this from the cards, this is just a feeling I'm getting. I just feel like this person, Danny, is so busy. He's got so much going on in his own life that, yes, dating you is a part of it, but he's not ready. He's just not ready yet. I feel it is a timing thing. Let's add some tea coins to that and see what they have to say. Let's have a look. We've got the ballet slippers, the dancing shoes. And so this is saying that when it comes to Danny and you, it's about taking things lightly. It's not being pushy. It's not being... Oh, and we have the bell. Leah, thank you for your question. I do hope that was of help. Don't forget to share us out far and wide, because we love increasing our My Psychic Connection family, and that's what you are when you come here to our live shows or watch our shorts. So remember, share us out far and wide on YouTube. If you haven't yet, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the live shows or any of the other wonderful things that we put up on our YouTube channel. Okay, let's take our next question. Who do we have, please? And we have Gemma. Hello, beautiful Gemma. I love that photo of you, by the way. You look gorgeous. So Gemma says, Adam is really stressed at the minute, just over lots of little things, but it's made him pull away and become distant. These phases happen often, but lack of affection is hard. Will we get through it? All right, let's have a look for you, Gemma. Let's put out some cards around this. It's relationships all round. They do go up and down. They're never just a straight line, are they? As much as we might like them to be. So let's see what we have for you. Yeah, he is very stressed at the moment. I've got the Knight of Wands reversed. So he's kind of going into hiding mode. The Knight of Wands is a kind of a look at me card. It's a card where, you know, the Knight steps up and says, this is what I'm going to do. I feel he has backed off. He's got to get his energy back, because Wands is fire energy. And I feel that things have been getting him down. I don't feel it's you, though. I feel it's other people in his life, other situations in his life. But he needs to pull back to have that time to deal with it and to have that time to get his own energy back up, because he doesn't want to stress you or worry you. And this World card reversed is saying the same thing. It's he's pulling back. He's making his world a little bit smaller until he can get through and deal with these things. It's not just one thing. It's lots of things. I've also got the Four of Swords here. He needs some time out for himself. And so do you, Gemma. You need some time out as well. But this is a very positive Four of Swords here. She's laying back, relaxing, floating in the pool. And when we look at the pool, we're seeing water energy here. Even though it's swords, swords is about our thinking, our communication, our ideas, all that kind of thing. But it's about letting the mind relax. So it's stopping over-analyzing. So from your end, Gemma, when it comes to your relationship with Adam at the moment, stop over-analyzing every little thing. Sit back, enjoy the love that you have with this person, and understand that there will be times when they pull back, just as there are... Oh, and we've got the bell. Doesn't that 2 minutes go fast? I cannot believe it. My goodness. We are certainly getting through the show quickly tonight, but I think we should go straight to another question. Who do we have, please? And we have Mahit. Mahit asks, am I not meant to do jobs? Or was it the phase that I could not find anything long-term? Where can I find some? Well, there's quite a few questions in there. So let's just look at your job situation moving forward, because we can only really do one question at a time with our free readings. So let's have a look at the job situation for you moving forward, Mahit. So I'm going to look at September, October, November, December. I see things improving in October for you. At the moment, I've got the 5 of Pentacles, and that's going to run right through September as well. And this is showing you kind of looking on the outside. You're on the outside kind of looking in, and you're trying to see where you should go, where you should focus your energy around jobs. And I feel that the timing is not right for this period of time. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be applying for jobs during this period, but I don't see you actually achieving and starting in a job in that period. However, good news, October. I've got the Sun card here, and this is saying October is going to be the best month for you to find work, for you to come into a job. And with this Sun card, it will be a job not for the sake of just having a job, but one that brings reward, one that is satisfying, one that makes you want to get up in the morning and spark. Because I do feel, Mohit, aside from the cards, I do sense a little bit of lethargy. I do sense feeling a bit down in the dumps, and it's almost like, why do I even bother trying if I don't get a result? But it's about keeping trying. It's about keeping putting yourself out there. The other thing I want to say is about the jobs that you're applying for. Make sure that you look at what they're truly wanting in the person that they want to hire and address that. Make sure that your skill sets truly match the jobs that you are applying for. If you don't have the skill sets for a particular job that you want, what could you do to... Oh, and we have the bell again. My gosh, that 2 minutes is getting faster and faster as I go through the show. Mohit, I do hope you found that to be of help. Thank you so much for your question, and thank you to everyone for their questions tonight. They have been awesome. You've asked great questions. And wow, here we are. It's the emoji contest winner. I wonder who it will be. Let's have a look. And woohoo! Congratulations, Leah. You are tonight's emoji contest winner. Congratulations. And Mohit says thank you. Mohit, you are so welcome. Don't give up. And that applies to everyone. Don't give up. All right. So what I've done is I'm going to get my special teacup, and I am going to give you, Leah, a special tea leaf reading. So here we go. So as I look into the cup, you can see that there are quite a cluster of tea leaves around the Hierophant tarot card or tarot symbol, and also around the Fool tarot symbol. So what I'm seeing here is I'm really drawn down here. We can see this leaf here, and it looks like there's a little person poking their head out from behind it. Now, the Hierophant is all about tradition. It's about traditional values. It's about our ethics, our morals. And I kind of feel that there is this want to change, because I've got a hand reaching out away from the Hierophant up to this tea leaf here, which looks like a boot ready to step away. But there is fear here. There is fear in the heart of making some changes. It's almost like you're scared of breaking down boundaries and setting new ones. But the good news is there is room for growth here for you, because I have the palm tree here, and the palm tree represents growth. It represents branching out. And think of the warmth of the sun, the tropics, so bringing in that warm, positive energy. The Fool is about the unknown and taking a risk and stepping out onto a new path. And I see here an eagle flying high. So what I'm seeing here is that it's about breaking those traditional ways, the traditional patterns that you've had in the way that you've been doing things, following your heart and stepping out in a new direction, not necessarily knowing what the end result will be. And I see a person here kneeling, and it's like they're wishing and hoping for this change. So it is about taking the bigger picture here, taking the great, longer vision. And then as I come down here, I do see someone, it's like they're floating in air and they are over the sign of the Chariot. And the Chariot is about charging forward in a direct line, taking charge. So I kind of see at the moment for you, there is a lot of hesitation about the next steps that you want to take in an area of your life. And it is steps where you have felt that you've had to abide by rules and regulations and they no longer fit you. But the fear of change is stopping you from moving forward. So know that if you take the time to look at the bigger vision, look at the broader picture and wish what you're wishing and hoping for, you will find growth and a way forward. So don't be tentative. Step into that Chariot and move forward. Let's add some charms to that. And the charms we have are, we've got quite a few here. We've got the wishbone, we have the pipe, the rabbit, and the kisses symbol. And this is saying to me that it is about what you're wishing for. It's like you have this hidden desire that you're scared to share with people because you're frightened of how they will react. And the reason I'm saying that is with this wishbone, that's the wishing. The kisses are about it being heartfelt, and the rabbit is about what you want to birth, what you want to create. And the pipe here is saying that you need to maybe go and get some wise advice. Either trust your own inner wisdom, or if there's someone around you whom you can trust that you can talk to about how with this Hierophant you can break some boundaries, set some new values and rules for yourself that come from the heart that allow you to move forward and grow, taking that calculated risk into a new way of being. I do hope you found that to be helpful, and congratulations on being tonight's emoji winner. I love doing the tea leaf readings for people. I hope you enjoy seeing them as well. But here we are. We're at the end of another show. It has gone so quickly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your interaction because I love talking to you. And Leah says, very helpful. Thank you. Leah, you are so welcome. Now, we're not done yet. We have more live shows coming up. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it is our own beautiful Cassidy, the card slinger, with her amazing choice of decks and insights. Then on Friday at 10 p.m., it is Journey Ryan Live. And Journey is, incredible when it comes to speaking with spirit. So if you're looking for a mediumship reading, that's the show to watch. Then Monday, our beautiful Kay, the intuitive empath, is back at 10 p.m. with her quotes and her amazing insights. Tuesday, we go into the forest with Whispers from the Forest with our own beautiful squirrel. And don't forget her amazing jokes. She brings an incredible smile to my face every week. And of course, I will be back here next Wednesday. That's me, Innerji The Metaphysical Crone, with more numerology, with more insights and lots of readings. Thank you for being here. It's been great having time with you. Till next time, mwah, take care.